Hey everybody, welcome back to Rogue Trader. Before we start exploring the Koronus Expanse, I wanted to talk to Jay really quick because he had something to say to us.
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted?
Yeah, you don't look like a typical smuggler.
No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more exciting than some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqin Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the 12th daughter of the Lord of Ifrit, a distant world at the fringes of the Imperium.
Damn, that's a mouthful. Huh.
The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games. But I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago.
Why did you come to the Koronus Expanse?
The Koronus Expanse. A gorgeous name, isn't it? But this backwater wasn't my original destination when I escaped, Sherin. Oh no, it was the rumors of incredible freedom that brought me to the Koronus Expanse. Freedom that is generously bestowed upon everyone who can survive in these parts. All doors are open here. You can become a saint, a mogul, a kingmaker, or anyone you like, really. Here, hard work pays off, unless you're used to lying by the roadside and complaining instead of toiling for the good of your soul, glory, wallet, or whatever floats your boat. I'm used to working hard, and so I found my blessing.
How did you escape from Ifrit, your family?
I convinced my father I personally wished to oversee the inspection of imported goods. I had to get experience so I wouldn't bring shame on our family, didn't I?
Yeah.
I made friends with traders, missionaries, and soldiers at the port. I listened to their stories, studied the charts, learned what documents I had to forge to escape the planet. A kind word here, a shiny coin there. And here I am, in the iron belly of a ship, braving the void in search of a new life.
Judging by your implant, you've had quite a few close shaves over the years.
Consider it a mark of my trade. This year, Xenos. Dumb-headed orcs. Who knew that we weren't the only ones to get tempted by the wreck of that raider? As for this treasure, I received it as a reward for a life that had been just a little too good. I was in a hurry to get to the Adeptus Amasacus after the Exalted One blessed me with immense wealth. I was 2 backstreets away from the den when a pathetic Ashmag attacked me, envious of somebody else's fortune. I learned my lesson and started taking the longer way around. Except I haven't had any big windfalls since.
Okay. So yeah, thank you, I guess.
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
Did you know Theodora?
It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be, especially ones like Lord Captain Theodora. But we never met personally, as the difference between our positions was far too great. Theodora was a mighty ruler, the center of her own universe, and I, a pathetic speck, was nothing next to her. But you were kind to me, Sherin, and in my eyes, that puts you above your esteemed aunt, or whoever she was to you.
Tell me about your business in the Koronus Expanse.
My trade means knowing the right people and non-people. Having the right connections and making sure the precious goods find their way into the hands of my no less precious customers.
Yeah.
My wisdom includes the knowledge of the enemies of humankind, be they Xenos or the lowest scum in the Imperium, as well as the latest knowledge about how much they charge for any particular curio at the footfall market. Not even the most cunning Aji will deceive you as long as I am with you, Sherin. I promise you that. Whatever I have can be yours too, if your unfathomable wealth isn't enough for you already, I mean.
Yeah, so she basically knows things, is a smuggler, we got that. You have many talents.
Thank you, Shireen. Being able to read and write is chief among them. You may not be aware, but this science is beyond the abilities of billions of the Imperium subjects. And yet they happily keep drudging along in their factories, fundi, and assembly lines. Me? I didn't escape Ifrit to consign myself to such misery. It was literacy that paved my path to copied orders, forged signatures, counterfeited papers. The wonderful things that make the wheels of bureaucracy turn in the right direction.
Are you really that rich? Because she said she had immense wealth, right?
Compared to the rabble on footfall, perhaps. Compared to you. Be it power or money, I still have a long way to go. I could purchase one of Footfall's asteroids, but not a planet. I could subjugate a few gangs from the shady districts, but not Vladium. And so the answer to your question is no. I do not consider myself rich. I am not rich enough.
I mean, didn't you say you had immense wealth, though? Do you do business with the enemies of humanity? I mean, probably.
It has been known to happen. After years of dealing with Xenos, I've learned their customs, and even got a grasp of their language. Except they cringe whenever I start speaking. Arrogant sods. They dislike even our voices, but they never turn away our valuables. Then again, I'm used to seeing sour faces. In this trade, the easily offended go out of business.
Okay, so yeah, I don't want to say that consorting with Xenos is a betrayal of the Imperium. I don't really care about that. I'm a heretic after all. But perhaps your knowledge will serve the Von Valancius Protectorate, yeah?
I have no doubt you will have to deal with Xenos sooner or later. When that time comes, Shireen, you will thank the Exalted One for sending me to stand at your side.
You could be sitting back reaping the fruits of your own work, so why have you chosen to embrace the vicissitudes of life aboard a voidship? I mean, she probably wants some excitement, or maybe she has an ulterior motive, maybe a companion quest?
You're fun to talk. I grew tired of scribing endless contracts and agreements neatly tucked away on Footfall. I did that for how many years? But here, among the stars, you are always balanced on a knife edge. Nothing thrills me more than the tension of a warp jump, or the danger that lurks around every corner on a planet. Footfall was beginning to make me fat and stupid, Shireen. I do not want that.
Yep, figured.
I am counting on life in your retinue being more exciting than sitting behind a desk in my office.
What about your gang that stayed back at Footfall? Do you trust them?
Do I trust the Trickster twins? By the Exalted One, no. The underhanded rogues of Footfall came up with that name for a reason. The tricks of those frenzied ashmags are all about things far more intriguing than the honest and law-abiding subjects of the Imperium can imagine.
Gotcha.
On the other hand, this is why I am keeping them close. Kor and Tora know who lifted them out of the cesspit proudly called the Shadow Quarters, and who has been feeding that ravenous beast their insatiable lust for lucre. No, they are not going to betray me if only because they know I am now a part of your entourage, Shireen. They're not going to let the biggest pie in the Imperium pass them by without trying to get a slice for themselves.
What is lucre? Tell me about the Xenos of the Koronus Expanse. Okay, this could be useful, actually.
Vicious, cruel, dangerous beasts. Humans hold little interest for Xenos. We are entertainment for them, a means to keep boredom at bay. A commodity. But some of them contact us once in a while using their own people. Do not deceive yourself by thinking you are safe because there are no Xenos in sight. Those Agi are as cunning as they are ruthless. They cleverly pull at the strings of spies and traitors, subjugate those who do not fall for the promised reward, transform the ones who resist their promises into soulless puppets. The Emperor watches over me, and that is why I still haven't succumbed to the fate of many of my associates who have lost their lives to the stringy scoundrels.
So Agi are Xenos. In her tongue, maybe?
I think we've said all there is to say on this topic.
Get off my ship. You keep using words I don't understand, like calling me Shireen.
The language on Ifrit, my home world, is quite different from the one spoken in the Koronus Expanse. We bestow more than one meaning upon each word, allowing our wise men to fully express their sagacious thoughts, and us lowly dabblers, our base passions and desires.
Yeah, so?
Take Agi, for example. That is what I call every piece of scum and villain, because Agi means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of consideration. Or take Ashmag. It means fool and little brother and blind man who stumbled and would fall into a pit without guidance. Shireen means friend and comrade and roommate in a battle formation, like we are.
Uh-huh. You must forgive my prying, but has the esteemed princess's heart been claimed by some lucky fellow?
Or lucky lady, you mean? My heart has been coveted by proud men with hard eyes, gentle maidens with sensual voices, imperious lords and fierce leaders of void brigands. Only rogue traders have not yet featured among Jai Hedari's intimate friends. Why do you ask, Shireen?
Perhaps I shall grant you the high honor of serving as my nightly delight.
Oh, serving you is an honor, your lordship, and I am immensely flattered that my humble gifts have stirred your interest. But, you see, Jai Hedari is willing to serve you in many ways. Battle and business, trade, the management of men, arms and counsel, connections and joke and repartee. But Jai Hedari does not serve in bed.
Okay. Wait, but why can't we, pick these options now? I thought that would end this conversation, but I guess not? Why are you avoiding answering? I mean, she just did, right? Just curious, I wish to know every last detail about the members of my entourage.
Oh, Shireen. Then what reason do I have to tell you the truth? Every mystery once solved ceases to excite the interest of an inquiring mind.
Okay, why are you avoiding answering?
You are prying at the treasures of my soul, my little secrets. How else can I keep them safe from such a powerful robber as the rogue trader? I dare not refuse you.
Huh. I enjoy being with you. I would like us to spend more time together.
Oh, Shireen. With a few words, you have managed to make my heart flutter like a songbird caught in the snare of a skilled hunter. You enjoy being with me. Perhaps you even find me amusing? Every girl dreams of hearing that she will make a fine toy and a worthy diversion.
Jesus. Jay injects just enough sarcasm into her voice for you to notice, and just enough playful irony into the enticing curve of her smile. I do not see you as a toy, I just like you.
I understand. I'm just having a little fun, Shireen. I can't possibly just say, oh, I like you too. Words as dry and dull as a voidsman's dinner. They are unworthy of us.
Fine.
If you are not simply amusing yourself by toying with my feelings, then why not give it a try? Go on. Or, wait. You haven't yet asked how I feel about being your romantic partner. Ask soon, Shireen.
Drop to one knee, my dazzling one. Can I trust that you hold in your heart at least the smallest drop of regard for me? It is very early days for you to be giving me orders. Do not push your luck, Mistress Hedari.
I did get a little carried away, Shireen. I'll readily own up to it.
I shall wait for you to treat me to a token of your affection, my dazzling one. I'm inviting you to dinner over some decent wine. I'm sure we shall find a fertile topic of conversation. Oh god. Oh my god. I feel like this would be probably okay, but... what would you say to going to my chambers right now? I have a pool for ablutions, incidentally.
Certainly not, Shireen. That would be too fast. In the anticipation and the game lies one of passion's great delights. There is a fine art to stirring it up like boiling promethium and releasing it before it explodes. But the reward is sublime. I value your company too much, Shireen, to leave this dish untasted just so I can greedily delve into dessert. But do you value me enough to wait?
Not really. I value your taste in matters of romance very well. Nah, such complicated games of passion do not sit well with me.
So the Exalted One has other plans for our passions. Other oases at which we will quench our thirst. Do not grieve in your heart for this, Shireen. A rogue trader should not know sorrow.
Okay, so I have seen enough of the shiny wrapping of the Koronus Expanse. Tell me about its dark side.
The dark side is the real Koronus Expanse, if you ask me. But what do you want to know about it, Shireen?
Why did her voice change like that? How do they do things on Footfall?
Dynasty drink with criminals. Rogue traders strike deals with the Kasbalika, and dozens of ships stop off for a welcome break from a long voyage. Is there a more beautiful place in the entire Imperium? The Emperor is merciful to the meek and the powerful alike. There's a job for everyone as long as they have a head on their shoulders. And if you feel like talking to him in person, the statue of the Exalted One can be seen from any asteroid. You can pray to your heart's content.
Okay, so nothing we didn't know here. Tell me about the Kasbalika mission.
An ancient crime cartel that originated with the first settlers of the Calixis sector. It is run by shadowy clans with robber barons at the helm. Cross their path, and you risk making enemies all over the Koronus Expanse, or even the entire Imperium. As for the agents, they are just shameless, greedy scum.
By the way, is the Calixis sector inside the Koronus Expanse? Cause I think the new Warhammer 40k game from Alcat, Dark Heresy, is set in the Calixis sector. So is that a new universe or what is that?
Every third person on Footfall is a Kasbalikan. But that doesn't mean all that rotten filth is acting together. I've been set up more than once just so some Kasbalikan can get one over on his rivals. And yet, the Kasbalika is generous to its customers, if you can afford it. Anything can be obtained, organized, and transported for the right price. The customer is always right, unless they happen to be a rat. In which case...
So this reminds me there was a stuff that I wanted to buy from one of the factions, but I didn't have enough reputation or profit factor. I'll have to check it afterward.
Forgive me, Shireen. I'm not too fond of the ones I am forced to share the market with. Especially since they are nowhere near as good as me.
Okay, so she's a Kasbalikan agent. How did you become one?
It's not hard to do on Footfall. I spent a year working for good old Christo. He was a brave soldier who gave up the ghost in a scuffle with orcs, and then took over his business. Having a good head on your shoulders and keeping the Exalted One in your heart helps to establish new contacts quickly. Eventually, I gathered together a group of honest and loyal people, and it only took a few successful contracts for the Kasbalika to take notice. I quickly settled on Footfall and started dispensing my wisdom to my protégés and subordinates. I lost the taste for getting my hands dirty.
Okay, so are you one of the Kasbalika's robber barons?
What gave you such an outrageous idea? Was it my immaculate garment? My gorgeous jewelry? Do not worry, Shireen. I will let you know once I become a baroness, should the Exalted One will it. Just imagine the strong and fruitful alliance that could be forged between a rogue trader and the mastermind of the Kasbalika.
Yeah, she might become one, through her personal quest or whatever. Tell me about the cold trade.
It really is simple, Shireen. The Kasbalika runs the Imperium's black market, offering special goods to those who can afford their services. Yes, I am talking about Xeno artifacts too. Alien weapons, technology, sometimes even certain kinds of living creatures. Unlike the rogue traders whose sacred warrants make them immune even from the laws of the Exalted One, Kasbalikan agents are used to hiding and covering their tracks. Nobody wants to draw unwanted attention, no matter who might take an interest. Especially now that the Koronus Expanse has a warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman.
Especially now that the Koronus Expanse has a warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman. What does that mean? Who is that?
Why not? The decision is yours, Shireen.
So, what was that business you wish to discuss?
Oh, Shireen, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
Okay. Better be fast, I wanna get moving. Ha! She just bows to me. The flickering light of dozens of candles plays across Jay's face, making her small smile appear even more mysterious. Serene, the Exalted One himself brought us together the day you crossed Vladaim's threshold. He led us to the cargo and gave his blessing for its return. Do you know what people on my world say when such a thing happens? What's gained is to be shared with your neighbor. Oh, okay, what is this? Whoa, 20 to 25, sniper rifle, Eldari weapon proficiency. This rifle can only perform dead-eye shots. Whenever the wielder scores a critical hit with a single shot attack, they gain an additional attack this turn. What? Two-handed, Bloodseeker Clave. The area attack has an increased area of effect. Oh, cool, dude. Too bad we can't use this, man. You better likes one-hands. Yeah, I don't know. So, I'm sharing what I've gained with you. Please accept these humble gifts in honor of our wildly successful through though suddenly struck friendship. Shrug. So, the matter I wanted to discuss with you is related to my business. You know that I sell Xeno artifacts to interested Imperial subjects and Imperial trinkets to Xenos. Business is going well, my network runs even without my participation, but when it comes to expansion, well, that is where I hit a wall. Rivals, envious of my success. Jay throws up her hands. Falco especially, I'm certain the theft of the cargo was his doing, but I can never predict what that Ashmag will do next. And while the Imperium's authority may be fragmented in the Expanse, it could crack down on my people of my profession at any moment. Okay, so what do you want? Get to the point, I do not have time to spend all day chatting with you. Okay, go on. If the Rock Trader put in a good word for me with the servants of the Adeptus Administratum, I could become an official trade representative of the Imperium. Just imagine it, a little scrap of paper will offer me and my agents protection against Ashmag's schemes. Far better than any refractor field, and even the Inquisition will have to think twice before they mess with me, because I'll be a representative of the law in my own right. Yeah, I mean she kinda wants to use us. And the best part of all is that this will cost you precisely nothing, Shireen. All you have to do is stop by the Administratum Palace and obtain a certificate from the Master of Seals. I mean, what? Of course it will cost me something, I'll have to do all that. My informants tell me that the palace is located on Dargonos, your capital world. You see how everything has aligned so wonderfully? And of course, I will repay you in kind. Yeah, how do I benefit from your gaining official status? Besides being in receipt of my eternal gratitude, Serene, won't it be beneficial to have someone in your retinue with the weight of authority behind them, rather than just another pawn? One slip of paper and I will be able to extend my network to systems far beyond footfall. My agents will be your ears and eyes throughout the Expanse. I would never allow your ilk to lay so much as a finger on true power. You are an ulcer on the body of the Imperium. Nah, I'll help you. I couldn't find a better business partner in all the Expanse. Yeah, sure, whatever. And you will have no complaints about our friendship, Serene. I may not be a trade representative of the Imperium just yet, but I can still help you with whatever you need. You must have some faction in mind that you would like to establish relations with. The severe Drusians, the hot-headed pirates of the Kasbalika. You merely need to use the right words, like a key for a lock, and people will open their hearts to you. Or their wallets. I will arrange everything, you merely have to ask. Oh, is this reputation? Oh, shit. Okay. What do I want here? I have to decide now. I can do this later. Damn it. I think the stuff was with the explorators, I wanna say. I don't remember, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one. Not a problem, Shireen. I will have my people put in a good word for you in the right circles. Okay. I will humbly wait until you steer your vessel toward Argonus. The Mercatum Tabula Official. It sounds almost as majestic as the warrant of trade. Okay, I mean, that's good. The certificate of an official trade representative of the Imperium can open many doors for J. Haidari. Talk to the Master of Seals. Yeah, okay. I mean, let's see. Did we make the right choice? I actually don't know. I think it was explorators, but... Where is Dunrock? Here. Here. Oh, we're level 5 with them. Okay, so I don't think that's it. Yeah, that's not it. And these are useless. But it's okay. So where was the stuff? Drusians? Oh yeah, here. Ah, bummer. So we have to get them to level 1. We have the profit factor. So how do we do this? Holy gifts. If we do select all tradable, we gain 20k reputation. Okay, I don't want to do that though. I want... What do I want? So 5030 reputation or something to get to level 2, is that it? Or level 1? Isn't that like a lot? I mean, let's do this. So we can't... Yeah, we have to get like... Damn, dude, that's... Can I... How do I... see only... the holy gifts? 150... I mean, these are very common to find, like the armor kits and stuff. And I think someone else also wants holy gifts. Who was it? Heretic trophies. Heretic trophies. No, Drusians is okay. Wait, did I just get reputation with them? Wait, am I stupid? Was I giving stuff to them? No. So they want holy gifts as well, that's a thing. Oh, damn, dude. Okay, I mean... Yeah, these armor kits and weaponry and stuff, they're very easy to find because we can just get them from normal enemies. Like, I'm gonna give them some of that, actually. I think. $2,000, that's not enough. Not nearly. 3,000, nope. I don't want to commit too much either. Because I'm not sure what I want to do afterwards. Miscellaneous? Wait, actually that's more than enough now. Wait a second. Yeah, that's more than enough. Oh no, we need a bit more. No. Whatever. That's fine. Okay. So this stuff seems insane. Elite chainsword, 14 to 17. Wait a second. Maces and hammers. Wait, these are actually insane, no? Wait a second. Can we use them with Kibella, or do we have to use swords specifically? I actually don't remember. I think they have to be swords, right? Because he's a blade dancer after all. Yeah, if 2 swords are equipped. But wait, are chain swords considered swords? Noble sword. I mean, yeah, this is a chain sword, right? Primitive sword, 7 to 12. Nah, we're definitely gonna remove this one, right? For sure. And then the staff, I remember reading it, it was like turbo OP, right? The wielder of the staff with a power level of 11, which is based on our resolve, right? Gains the Emperor's Wrath ability. And it also has a heroic act and desperate measure version. Power level affects the damage of this power, so basically we can just scale this sword because we have like a ton of resolve, right? Because of all the officers and stuff. And we also got kinda lucky because this requires us to have Sanctic powers, which we do. So that's actually very handy. And this ability, what does this do? Everyone adjacent to the target point suffers from 1 to 1 plus psi rating times the Psyker's staff power level. Okay, all creatures within the area of effect within a 10 cell radius. Bro, this ability seems busted, right? And if we do the heroic act, it's 1 to 2 times the psi rating, not 1 plus psi rating. And increases damage suffered by them until the end of combat by plus 2 times the Psyker's staff power level? Wait, what? This seems like insanely OP, isn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure. It looks ridiculous though. It's just a book. Okay, I mean, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We're gonna try it. And it also gives us like willpower and stuff. Plus 15. Damn, dude, that's so good. What? Okay, so time to actually head out to the Koronus Expanse and start exploring, dude. Finally. Finally. We've done all this. Okay. So what the hell do we do here? The Cauldron. We have 6 Navigator's Insight. Oh yeah, we use this to make the route safer or something, I remember it said. To the Imperium. This is an uncharted system. So this is red, so we don't want to do this. We want to go where? Soto's Tomb. Within rumor proximity, inevitable triumph. Oh, is this... Why is this green? There's a question mark here. Palatium Stelos. Cradle of Kepri. System Speculo. Oh, here. We want to go over here. Telikos Epsilon. Yeah, this is where Janus is. And then up here is... Mundus Nullius. Oh, here is Dargonos, our capital. Oh, this is for one of the quests. Yeah. Scout out the planet the message to Voidship was sent from. And where is the other planet? What was it called? I don't actually remember. Right, Kiava Gamma. Okay. What are these squares here? Huh, I'm not actually sure. Weird. So, okay, I guess let's start with this one. It's probably closest and it's also green. Soto's Tomb. It's safe. Focus camera on the Malefactor's Repentance flagship. Oh, okay, that's our ship. Assess the situation. What? What is this? Lord Captain, the ship's senior officers request an audience with you. They're humbly awaiting you on the bridge. Okay. Oh wow, everyone is here. Even the priest. Heinrich Montag, Lord Captain, if I may request your attention for a moment, I must report a series of highly dangerous violations that have taken place in the fuel compartment. The Master at Arms is ignoring my demands and I am thus forced to appeal directly to you. Wait, why are we doing this now? The Fuelers have founded a sect of some kind. This group practices fire worship of the Emperor and has been burning promethium near the fuel lines. I beg you to stop this madness before we all go up in flames. What? I should point out that there have been no incidents in the fuel compartment so far, and that the beliefs of this sect do not affect the obedience of the workers or their efficiency in any way. All assemblies are conducted strictly after hours with the permission of their superiors. However, if you find their practices unacceptable, we will put a stop to them immediately. What? They're burning my promethium? The amount of residue accumulated in the drainage tanks were so laughably small that it was not even worth recording. If there were any real misappropriation of the ship's resources happening here, I would have already punished those involved, Lord Captain. The last sentence carries a faint note of regret. Does the Ecclesiarchy recognize this cult or is it considered heretical? This matter is beyond my purview. Let Confessor Adalbert be the judge of such business. The Emperor protects your lordship. I can assure you that there is no heresy festering in the fuel compartment. The sect of the Fire Prophecies has been tested for purity and found to be in accordance with the Creed. Their leader, who calls himself the Oracle of Fire, is devout and submissive to his servants. They do not twist the sacred teachings, and as for their chosen forms of worship, they are neither rare nor remarkable. Many such minor cults exist in the Imperium with the full approval of the Ecclesiarchy. Does the Oracle make prophecies, really? At least he and his flock believe that the Emperor reveals glimpses of the possible future to him in the sacred flame. Occasionally his visions do come true, or so his followers convince themselves. We do not know whether the grace of the God Emperor truly lies upon him, or if he is merely a charlatan, or perhaps a blissful lunatic, or a wicked rogue who possesses psychic power not tempered by his will. Lord Captain, as core master of the Astropathic War, I must be watchful of any threats to the ship's safety originating from the Imperium. I have heard rumors about this oracle, and so I have sent my adepts to see him. They assert that the man is a psyker. Oh. So he's dangerous. This man who speaks to the warp is a danger to himself and to the entire vessel, yep. Both law and common sense dictate that he should be thrown into a holding cell, tranquilized, and handed over to the Inquisition to be sent to Holy Terra. Alternatively, you may also dispose of him in some other way. Okay, I know just how to handle this cult. They're a danger to the ship. I kinda wanna let him live and see if anything happens, but I'm kinda worried we might get a negative passive or something on our ship at some point, if we let him live. But we might also get something positive, so, like, I don't know. The Oracle's visions may prove useful to us. We will not let the law stand in our way. Do keep an eye on him, Vice. This is a dangerous decision, but I will obey the Lord Captain. I will do my utmost to ensure that this cursed soul does not cause a manifestation of the warp. Emperor, save us. I mean, yeah, we'll see, we'll see. If something bad happens, I don't know. It is what it is. That's the nature of these games, right? So, okay, we're here now. This is an uncharted system, Soto's Tomb. And there is a rumor as well. Inevitable Triumph. What is that? Ooh. Decades ago, a ship called the Inevitable Triumph went missing on course for Footfall. A shuttle from that ship has been discovered not far from the Aviorus system. So it has to be this area over here. Ooh. Pirates. Space dust? Oh shit! Okay. If you walk inside that area, you immediately go into combat or what? Let's see. I'm actually kind of excited for space combat, dude. It seems pretty fun. Albeit very simple. Cobra class destroyer. Okay. Okay. So they have 35 sails. Where is the other one? Oh, here. Oh, he's like really far away. Okay. I have to remember how to do this now. Swing run. The flagship flies in a straight line, making a full U-turn at the end of its movement. Can only be used during the acceleration phase, which I assume is those squares here. Making a full U-turn at the end of its movement. Also, you have to select the last cell here. I don't think I want to do that. That seems like a really bad idea, right? Place yourself in the middle of all three. Metzoa lance weapon. 45 to 45 to a chosen enemy within a narrow firing arc. Right, we have the torpedoes as well. Let's do that first. Plasma torpedoes. When attacking, each torpedo deals 19 damage on a direct hit and 13 damage within a one-cell area on a miss, detonating on a proximity fuse. This is the ram. Well, we can't really ram because we're not exactly in the middle here. Right, 4 shots. 1 on each side. Okay, so I mean, I guess we get as far as we can from this guy, so he can't hit us right now. And maybe we go next to this guy? Maybe we go like... if we come over here, for example, can we do this? No. What if we come here? Not this, this. Yeah, let's do... actually... I mean, it will destroy his shield, so I guess that's fine, but... I don't know, let's see. So... I wanna do this. Yeah, but the thing is now... oh, what if we do this actually? If we go over here and do this, do we hit this side? No, we hit this one. Come on, man. Well, that sucked. Okay, but that's good though, right? Because I don't know if he's gonna be able to attack immediately, because maybe he will have to do a turn and waste his movement. This one, things are gonna be much easier for him. And this one, like, he's too far away, I feel. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh, what is this? 3? Wait, is he leaving? Wait, what? Ram. Gives control of the nearest torpedo salvo, granting it 5 movement points. Oh, so we can do like... Oh. So we can take control of them immediately or something, before they attack them or whatever. Wait, is this gonna work? If I do this? Oh shit, okay. Yeah, the thing is we can't really do anything here, so maybe we just like do this and get ready for the next one. So we can't spawn another torpedo. There's a cooldown of 1 round. This is 3 round cooldown, this is 2 round cooldown. Okay, I mean that's fine. Okay. Let's see what they do. Cobra class destroyer. Okay. I mean, I feel like this is perfect, right? We just... If we come over here... Actually, what if we come over here? Can we hit him with... Actually, I'm gonna do this first. Wait. So, come over here. Can we use this? No. So we have to come one square down. Which kinda sucks actually, but... What if we go... Yeah, we can do this, right? Yeah. So we have to come over here. Then we'll do that, which won't really actually do much, unfortunately. Oh, actually, no, that's good, because now we can do this and we'll pierce the shields or whatever. Because he has no shields. Now, what if we do this? Can we... Man, what? Why does it hit this side? What if we go over here? What? How does it make any amount of sense? I mean, I guess we'll go over here then. Oh wait, we can't actually hit him there. Oh, what? No. Well, I guess do that then. Bummer. Bummer. Yeah. Damn, that actually did a lot. What the hell? Oh wow, he can hit us like that. Interesting. Okay, so swing run. Do I wanna do that? I think. If we come over here. Actually, wait, before we go over there. We could do this, right? Because that's the only chance we're gonna get, probably. Changing course, disengage, let's leave to fight another day. Oh, he wants to leave. Yeah, we're not doing that, buddy. Nah, I think he's cooked, right? For sure. And then we can play with the torpedoes. Nah, he's done, dude. He is giga done. And this is kind of pointless now. I guess we restart the sails. We should be good here. Yeah, that's fine. So... Oh, we can also place them on top of the ship. Oh! Oh, wait, that's done. Plus 750 experience, trophies, ancient machinery. Scrap 48. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I'm looking forward to doing more of that. Scan is required. Let's see what that is. Estimate rating. Lasteel 5. Planets in the Koronus Expanse are teeming with valuable resources. Before these resources can be harvested, however, an extractium needs to be set up on the world's surface. Scan the planet, then select the icon of the resource you are interested in to deploy an extractium. Click accept to confirm your choice. You can see how many extractiums you have available at the bottom of the screen. Resources are... Whoa, who is this? Irliet. Resources are required to develop colonies and complete contracts. You can also use them to trade with various factions. Colonies. I don't know what that is. New contracts are now available in the journal. Contracts are requested issued by your colonies. By fulfilling them, you can obtain resources, increase your profit factor, or receive unique items. What? Sometimes fulfilling contracts offered by one colony can affect the productivity of your other colonies. Fulfilling contracts cost a certain amount of resources or a share of your profit factor. A contract's description contains both the costs and the reward. You can fulfill a contract by selecting it in the journal and clicking complete contracts. Okay. So, wait a second, what is this though? Imperium cartographers and chroniclers know this place well. Long ago the planet was a prosperous outpost capable of eclipsing even footfall. There used to be a Cyclopean tomb station on its orbit, the final resting place of Cornelius Soto, one of the discoverers of the Koronus Expanse. The tomb gave its name to the entire system. However, about 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. Not only did the catastrophe kill the settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station's impact can still be observed from orbit. Soto's tomb became a sepulchre for the entire planet. This sordid place has neither life nor loot, but knowing the nasty tricks that life can pull is a treasure in its own right. Sure, I guess. Okay. So, we have 3 extractiums. What is this? Plasteel. Do you want to set up an extractium to start producing plasteel? So we have 0 of that, right? Buildings, machines, armor and weapons, they all require plasteel. I mean, yeah, sure, I don't know. Extractium placed. Do you want to shut down the extractium? If the extracted resources have already been deployed in a trade network, the shortfall will be offset by a decrease in profit factor. Oh. I see. I think I understand how this works. It's very simple, but okay, I think I understand. Okay, we see stuff here. Space dust. Is this safe? Oh. We just get trophies. Hulk. Okay. Whoa. Chartist monocle. The monocle grants the wearer a plus 15 bonus to commerce. Oh, damn. Mechanicus Creations. Huh. Oh, so that's it? That's everything in here? So just go back now, or what? Let's see. Not explored. Wait, what? Why is it not explored? Did we miss something? Huh? No anomalous objects to scan. What am I missing here? I don't think I missed anything, did I? Oh yeah, by the way, we can repair our hull as well. Yeah, I'm not sure why it says not explored there. Oops. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Maybe it's a bug or something? Not explored. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, so we have to go back here now? Assess the situation. Now that's for the quarantine, right? Chart new routes. Oh, so now we have a path to Avioros. Wait, this didn't actually consume an insight though. This gave us one, I think. And this is yellow now, so this is like more dangerous. I mean, let's see. What did it say there? Unsafe? As I'm now fated to be your shadow, Domin Maraise, we must perform a ritual that will seal our bond, for it pleases the Undying One. Let us speak on the bridge, and I will take us to a place appropriate for the ritual. What is this ritual? Come and you will see. I do not wish to speak of the mysteries of the Bloodspan web over the Vox. This knowledge is not meant for the ears of the uninitiated. Yeah, sure, okay. Thank you. Kibela is waiting for the Lord Captain on the bridge. He means to perform a mysterious ritual that will bind the Domin... something. I wish to inform you that the sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship have been performed. The tech liturgy and the rite of the machine blessing ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracles sent down by the Omnissiah. Acquisition of a sacred knowledge has not been recorded. Wait, is this about what you want to talk to us about? I kinda forgot about it. How the spirit of the voidship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate a warp drive remains an unknown. Yet, during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differs from other analogous forms. This spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the machine god. So what does this mean? Hypothesis. In extremis, the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It is impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation, but I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now. I recommend that we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. So, remind me what you want to find out? When the ship's warp engine was filled with a motive force, despite the mass of computational errors, a true technological miracle was achieved. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, okay, sure, dude. Sure. So, Kibella wants to see us on the bridge, but let me do this really quick, see what we have here. Drifting voidship. We're up here. Let's see. Adamantine. Few substances can rival adamantine when it comes to toughness. It is used in creating armor for the divine titans, hull plating for void ships, and really for everything that needs to be extremely durable and strong. Okay, I mean, sure, I'm gonna start producing it, I guess. A small human dwelling stands on this barren, deserted planet. Scouts report that an old hermit lives there, who spends his days in prayer to the Emperor. Ask him for a blessing? To the Lord Captain's surprise, the old hermit turned out to be a navigator, and when the old man discovered the noble status of his visitor, he willingly recounted his tale. He had retreated to this planet long ago, back when he was still in his youth. After he had realized that his mind would not withstand frequent forays into the Imperium, the realm of the archenemy. The hermit spoke with pride about how he had worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life, but when he mentioned the golden light of the Astronomicon, his voice quivered. When his guest left, he stared after them for a long time, his gaze filled with sadness. Wait, so no blessing? No. Drifting voidship. Okay, we'll do that in a second. I wanna see what these planets are first. If we have to land somewhere, I'm not gonna do that right now. Plus 50 XP. Okay, we have this quest as well for the explorators, right? I don't know what Cassia said there. Kinda missed it. Okay, just like empty planets. Cool. Wait, what's this though? Points of interest. Wait, what? What is that? Provisions. Jungle world. Ah. Provisions 5. Whether made from corpse starch, plant matter, or fermented fungal mold, these rations provide colonists with sustenance needed to work for the good of the Imperium. I mean, sure? I don't know. Now we have 0 extractiums, so I don't know. Hopefully that's good. What is this? Cargo cache. Point of interest detected. Where is that? I didn't see anything in here, did I? Oh. Never mind. I guess I'm stupid then. And we also have this, drifting voidship. Is this a merchant again? Oh, we can actually land here. Okay. We're not gonna do that now, but just to see what we're getting into. Can we even get there? No. Wait, how will we get there? I don't get it. Wait, is this... Oh shit, there is blood here, dude. What the... A formidable looking door blocks the way into the next module. It is covered in scratches as if someone clotted the cold metal for a very, very long time. The door does not respond to your touch and stands fast, refusing to open. The writing above the doorway reads, Main Computing Cathedral. To unravel the mystery of the strange ship, the rock trader must go through the door to the main computing cathedral. Shield us, O machine god, from the evil that has taken hold of your temple. Save us, preserve us from the corruption, show us the way. The sacred metal that bars our path is weakened. Let us appeal to the machine spirit of one of the generators, so the metal may drink from its blessed energies. There should be one hidden somewhere in this module. Are you alright? My true flesh resonates with the machines in this abode. Their pain and madness interfere with the workings of my cranial circuitry and cybermantle, suboptimal but surmountable. Further conversing is unproductive. The will of the Omnissiah has brought us to these doors, thus our task is clear. Search for a way to proceed beyond so we can discover a means of cleansing these holds. Look around. The main thing that catches your eye about this place is the state of the wall panels by the door. They bear numerous scratches, 5 in a row, resembling claw marks. Some of the panels look like they could fall off at any moment. Here and there you see the occasional sparks and crackling of the damaged wires behind them. Okay, let's try this, I guess. 63% chance. The door and the entire adjacent section of the bay have no power. There must be a backup generator somewhere nearby. Once you turn it on, you should be able to proceed. I mean, yeah, thanks. Okay, I guess let's see what this is. Okay, I'm just gonna save here, and the stomach turning bloody smears on the wall form a malevolent symbol. The blood seems to have penetrated deep into the metal. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna save here, and we're just gonna do this next time, guys. I don't know what we're getting into here. This looks pretty big, actually, if this is the entire map. So yeah, we'll see you soon, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Bye for now.